Welcome back to Dariusburst, Another Chronicle EX. In original EX mode we have 2 routes left to explore, and we are gonna do both of them today. Are we gonna defeat them without continues? Considering how last time went, the chances of that are dwindling. We did manage to do one route last time without continues, but then a squid happened and things became impossible. But definitely don't need infinite ships. Like, we have infinite continues. There's just no need. It's prettier if you don't need to continue, but we are not here to be pretty. We are here to do Zone Extreme or Route Extreme PTY, and then Exceed QUZ. Let's go. I think Legend is fine. Let's just stick with this for now. And see how far it takes us. Wrong laser placement. I wonder how well those whole laser tactics work with the widescreen. That is my attempt to find out. But I'm already missing the other version of the laser. In my opinion, is easier to aim. Oh wow, you don't even go the full screen in widescreen mode. That makes the goldfish enemies a lot less dangerous. Does that mean we have never encountered one of these before? Considering I don't remember knowing that. Oh wow, this stage went pretty well until it didn't. And it's Glassy Stare. I also don't think we've met a Stare yet. And immediately it's, I think, what I would assume, the worst version. So good to know that the worst version was the original version. Staying further away makes the bullets spread out more, which isn't necessarily a good thing. But I do have more space to deal with this stuff. Okay. Didn't need to go into the weird parts of Stare. I kinda would have liked to see them, but not this time. Don't recognize that background in Zone T. Turns out I had no shield left. Interesting way to find out, I guess. Oh, it's a go down stage. And that shield drop gave me 3 shields that I immediately lost. Yep. So, things started out pretty well in stage 1. Then they stopped. If we are redoing this, which we are, gonna play next instead. But this is out of control. I mean, I'm still gonna watch the whole thing through to the end, just to see what bosses we are dealing with. Move exactly in front of the gun, instead of the back where it has no gun. Oh wow, one of these enemies in blue. Don't mind if I do. Yeah, we never see bigger enemies with drops and Chronicle Saviours. Thousand Edge. Further making me think this is the correct shot type for this job. Hardest 1000 widescreen version. Didn't go so well. I think we did meet 1000 before, and it was an absolute joke thanks to the wider screen. I think it might have been the final boss. I mean, if the widescreen is killing me, I can just stick closer to it and not on the far wall. Like, it dies really quickly. Okay. Like, the bosses, in terms of health, have not been a problem in this route. But that stage was a problem. Our final stage for this route is Y. That is what we ask ourselves. Oh, it's trash. Trash with a gun up there. And the sneaky gun from behind. My favorite sneaky gun from behind. I should have killed that gun. I didn't think it would follow me. Oh, there's also a turret there. There's just turrets everywhere. In terms of laser placement, that was pretty good. Also, I think this is boss music playing and not stage music. I mean, that just means it was originally stage music and then they mostly used it for bosses. Okay, this wasn't so bad. Maybe I just did something super badly in stage 2. Also, the music just continues, so I guess it is boss music. Also, it's slasher. Also, confirming that this is the correct shot type for this. I didn't go up. Therefore, I must perish. White screen turtle has so far to go. But okay, this is a joke compared to the squid we fought last time. Not all final stages are made equally. I mean, they shouldn't be equally, this should be harder, because it's higher in the alphabet. Not saying Slashel is an easy boss, because that definitely isn't the case, but here in widescreen mode, I am not necessarily scared. It usually dies around this time, but I may not have done enough damage. Or it might have more health or something. Wow, I don't even need to cross over necessarily because of the screen width. Oh, you're doing this again? Can I hide at the bottom? The answer is a resounding no. Egg! Okay, so you are living an exceeding amount of time. You are repeating your pattern in reverse. Way too much. I think if you don't trigger the counter laser on that shield quick enough, that's when those lasers come out. And now eggs in the other direction. Okay, there it goes. We don't want an ending. No. How about this quit? What does it do? Okay, that quit brings me to the main menu of this game. That is what I wanted to find out at the very end. So next, instead of legend, because here the laser follows me, which is much easier to position from the top of the screen. Like so. I don't know if I would say things are going well. Things are going. Mostly. Oh, something went through because laser is not at the very top. So last time I got out of this fight with 0 shields, apparently. Prefer not to have that happen, but I think, considering I have no barrier around my shield, around my ship, I don't have any shields right now. Yes, let's not accept a stage 1 performance like that. So I definitely placed my laser too far to the left most of the time. So enemies weren't even really reaching it anymore. This placement was very good. Until that big fish blocked my laser. And enemies managed to shoot through. Yeah, that went. Now this needs to go. Not sure what that laser placement was about. But it certainly didn't help. The way you just have no shield after losing a life. I don't like it. Why did the first one go so much better? Inquiring minds ask. Would love to get rid of that big guy before he hurts me so much. So stick close at the start. Don't place your laser in a weird way. Don't get hit by the small fry immediately. Oh, I got tricked. I wish that would have gone better. Can I survive in this stage before I get a shield? Yes. I think I want to be on this side and go down this side's path. Was not strong enough to kill that. Oh, curvy. Also, you are not dead. Oh, those missiles that big fish shoots go through the walls. We are going to finish this game today, no matter how long it takes. Like I'm not learning at all. Didn't kill the big fish. I mean, that doesn't matter, that's just score. I would love it if I could do this guy right. How right is this? Looked kinda right for a moment there. Kind of the whale tactics from last time. Meaning I'm probably missing out on damage again, and therefore have to endure more of this. Meaning I died. Oh good, don't need to deal with this at least. Can I survive the next stage until I get a shield? Redux again. Forget what got me here. This got me. So, is this side easier? Nope, back off the ship. Could have gone worse. Currently don't have much laser. Guess I'll have to make do. Probably also don't have much shield. Why am I playing so badly though? I mean, mostly because screen size. Yeah. Should not have gotten hit by this guy at all. Is all I can say. Can I get a shield, please? Before I super die. That's not a shield. But that was a good placement of stuff. It's like I knew that thing would be trouble if I left it alone. I really want that shield. Okay. How many shields can I get before earthly things? Not enough if that happens. Good, that laser does not go through. I did not get enough shields before Turtly Things. I think the main problem here is that I think this is entirely doable, which is why I don't want to do it with continues. The other main problem is that I keep losing many hits against this thing, which really doesn't need to be. Keeps happening. Why was there still a green bullet? Thought they was gone long ago. The ultimate pain. Is not knowing how to deal with white screens there. Especially when it happened just naturally the first time today. that doesn't help. And it also doesn't really hurt. It doesn't make that much of a difference, this one hit. Defense or offense? What's better? I'm honestly not sure. I guess I've chosen defense. Failing at defending. So bad. Move right into the explosion. Just do it. Kinda angry at this fish that I thought I knew so well. Oh, that shield is not easy to get. Okay. Heavy laser, stop. Please stop. Did I use up my whole laser again? Yeah. mean, it lives longer if I do it like this, but... not in a dangerous way. This thing does not do anything dangerous. Ever. We have 5 shields left. Could be more. Will become more because trash has many shields. Well, not like this. Did not see that turret still being alive until it was almost too late. How do you safely pass? I don't know how I safely did anything there. I don't think I did anything safely, is the conclusion then. This is doable, but be careful, please. Being careful, currently not. Yes, I don't care anymore. Think I did the stages well enough that I don't care about anymore. This is entirely doable. And more I did not want. And we all know Slash Shell is no problem. No problem at all. Never was and never will be a problem. Has never hit me once before. Oh wow, you can stay down there. Is that true for the first laser? we'll never know. Urgent news just in! We've received a frontline update from the Darius Galactic Military. The battle to destroy our enemy has ended successfully with a planetary explosion destroying their fleet. For the time being, the threat is over. Did not need to read that fast. Ships carrying the refugees are already on their way to a new home. Let's hope their journey is not too long. Now, in other news, turtles have been found to not be a threat to anybody. But why? But why? That's not an A. Surely things are only gonna get easier in the final route. I can guarantee it. Exceed. Use. Yeah. No more infinite lasers. Finally, some shields. Oh, it's this stage. Not sure if I'm happy about that. I think there was a blue at the bottom somewhere. Maybe I did not see that correctly. My shots are not reaching. Definitely a harder stage 1 than the one we had earlier. Dark Flare. Definitely a harder stage 1 boss than earlier. Why did I not detonate? Oh wait, it's Dark Flare, right? That's the easier version? I'm noticing because all its paths are breaking. I was worried, but no. This is actually not a problem. In the long run, I mean. It is a problem at the moment. And yeah, easy boss stage 1. Very hard stage that gives a lot of shields though. What do we have in you? That was a hit that didn't need to happen. Lots of hits that didn't need to happen. Very chaotic stage. Okay, these guys don't shoot. And that's heavy gluttons. Now the question is, can my bomb go through his huge barrier of enemies? I'm assuming maybe. Greed. I'm assuming my bomb goes through the huge barrier of enemy. Because that was quick. And the final stage is... well, the picture is saying a lot already. Question is... violet or black? Either way, chances are low that we are doing this without continues. Unless they are as surprisingly weak as the regular way in widescreen mode. What a death. So anyways, about that no continue thing. Game's being very fair at this level. Oh yeah, these are the Suneye lasers. They are not homing. You cannot dodge them like homing lasers. Well, it's Violet. Definitely doable. I find it so unfair how much easier the regular attack is in widescreen, because the orange bullets just have... you have so much more time to prepare yourself for all the bullet types. Not sure how this is gonna work. Same, I feel. Except also easier because you have more time to deal with grey bullets. Something was still there. I was absolutely surrounded. It's a lot easier to dodge, it doesn't mean it's impossible to get hit. Especially if you're looking at other things like missiles. Well, how is this gonna work with assault? It's not just instantly turning into a counterburst version. But yeah, if I actually look at the orange bullets here, then they can't really touch me. Except when they get mixed up with other things all the time when I try to say how easy things are. Should I even give this one more try? It's not gonna change anything. At least not for this fight. This is just me getting trapped on every corner. And it died relatively easy. Okay, we are doing one more run. Just to see if I can improve at all. But no matter what happens, no matter if I use 20 continues on stage 1. That red disappears. There's a time limit here on these enemies. Well, I got the shields. What more do I care about, really? Why did I even move to intercept that guy? This is totally the run. Doesn't get far enough that I can detonate it on the mid-boss. Can I at least have a decent run against Dark Flare, of all people? No, it's just impossible. think I destroyed all your segments already. Yeah, okay. It was worth it for that alone. Absolute destruction. I mean, I did get hit like 3 times right at the start still, but at least I had revenge. So these guys can shoot. Also, I'm overestimating how safe I am within my bomb. That's the stage, I think. I say, getting hit by the easiest attack, the ambush from behind. Is that my first hit? Well, now that's been more hits. Could have definitely done this without getting hit. But yeah, it's 2 easy bosses, 3 hard stages, and then a whale. That's what endgame difficulty in this game looks like. I'm glad we got to see it but I have no intent of trying to do it legitimately. That's what arcade difficulty is, I guess. Wish that one guy would stop shooting me from the bottom. Like at some point you have to give up. The lesson we learned is, if you don't give up, at some point you are going to succeed at killing me. Over and over again. I might be slightly overwhelmed. That's just a theory. They came back! And so does the whale. How to do the whale without getting hit. As soon as I concentrate on anything else, like using my own bomb and looking where it's going to maybe detonate it, just concentrate on dodging. Small orange bullets going up in diagonals. I don't think those are there in the... other version. I wanted to go in and place my bomb. A mistake. Is this just completely safe up here? Probably. Normally you'd be counterbursting through all this, so why make it difficult? Now the part with the small orange lasers that will hit me from the top or the bottom without me seeing them coming. Or, you know, just the orange bullets. Oh yeah, there's the orange lasers. Also hit by purple. Perfection. I think you were already dead at this point last time, because you did not do this twice. Yeah. So, the hardest boss, definitely, in this game, goes to... Actually, I'm not sure if it would be this or the squid from last time. Like, this guy has a lot of times where just nothing happens. The Darius Galactic military have announced a major breakthrough in their bitter fight with the enemy fleet to defend our homeworld. According to reports, the enemy's military might has been severely reduced following the destruction of their huge mothership. Look at this graveyard of ships. Our people have once again avoided the enemy threat, and we can once again have 2 quick text. However, the military impressed the need to stay on alert, as it is unlikely this is the end of our foe. We will keep you informed of any further developments in the system. True. They will be back next time on Dariusburst Chronicle Saviours. To the real end. This is just the pre-end. The end of me, more than anything. Yeah, this is fully and completely an arcade game. With arcade game difficulty. The fact that I could deal with as many things as I could deal with. Like, the previous route is definitely something I could do if I remembered how to deal with glare, stare. It's no easy affair. And also the turtle. Because, jokes aside, for some reason that didn't go so well today. Some bosses in this orientation of the screen end up being a lot easier, while others seemingly end up confusing me because of the wider range of their shots. Hey, we are not at the bottom of the list. Honestly, I'm shocked considering we continued right before the end. And that's game over. See you next time for the end of all ends for Dariusburst. It's probably gonna be a thing.